Hey YouTube, I am doing a book haul. I haven't done a book haul in, I don't know, months probably. I don't buy books that frequently, but I have been lately, and so some of these I'm sure I've already even reviewed. I know I've reviewed at least two of them, I think, on here already. So some of these won't really be surprises. Um, But some of these I'm pretty excited about. Some I just grabbed because they were free or really cheap. So let's get to it. I have a pretty decent amount here. So The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. I actually got this one and I expected it to be more of a fantasy type thing, which honestly I didn't see really any fantasy in it. But for more of like a historical fiction type book, I did really enjoy this one. I think I gave it like 3 or 4 out of 5, and that was mostly just because it was not what I expected. But there, let's see. We have The Haters by Jessie Andrews. This has been on my list. Um, Wes and his best friend Corey are excited about jazz camp, but it turns out to be lame. It's pretty much all dudes talking in jazz voice, and if that weren't lame enough, Wes and Corey are put in Gene Krupa, the band for jazz camp bottom feeders. But then they jam with Ash, a charismatic girl with an unusual sound, and the three just click. It's 3.5 hours of pure musical magic. And Ash makes a decision. They need to hit the road because the road, not summer camp, is where bands get good. Before Wes and Corey know it, they're in Ash's SUV heading south, and the Haters' Summer of Hate tour has begun. So this is actually a proof that my library was giving away. So I grabbed it. That's what a bunch of these are. Because it looks good. Why not? Um, Jenna Finn or Gina Finn. I'm not positive. This is another one that I've just really wanted to read. I love how it's written. I don't know if you can see this, but it's basically all written in like IMs and text messages and stuff, and I just thought that was really cool, and it looks pretty. So I grabbed it. This is another one from the library that they were getting rid of. The Unexpected Everything. Um, this one I'm honestly like not even sure about. Um, but I've seen a couple things where people liked them, so I figure why not. Sleeping on Jupiter. This was actually, I got this from a win on Goodreads, and it's another one that I don't know how I'm going to feel about it, but it's, again, really pretty, and it talks about the treatment of women in India, which I think is kind of cool, especially with the issues that have been going on recently with Black Lives Matter and issues that women have had for a long time. So I just figured it sounds like it might be good. So Crown of Midnight. Oh, I already have that one. Or Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight. I've gotten both of these. I don't remember if I hauled this one before. I love this series, and it's a series that it's going to take me a little longer to read because I refuse to get it from the library because I want to own the whole series. And she just released another book, I think within like the last month or something. So definitely read it. There's like 5, I think, right now. And she also wrote A Court of Thorns and Roses, which is one of my all-time favorite series. So grab this one too because it's good. Now I got The Program, The Treatment, and The Remedy. I have read The Program before and I enjoyed it, so I grabbed the other two because my boyfriend said I could grab books on date night, so it was a buy 2, get 1 free at Books A Million, so I grabbed them because it's a great series, or from the first book at least. The Martian, I know I've already done the review on this one. I went into Books A Million to get the Crown of Midnight book, and they didn't and The Haunting of Sunshine Girl, because I have the second book in this series, The Awakening of Sunshine Girl, and I've wanted to read it, but I needed the first one, so I grabbed that one too. Oh, I haven't been doing author names on this, I'm sorry. I'll start that again. Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. This was another one that was free in the library. And it's one of the not even finished copies, so I grabbed it. It might be good. A Court of Mist and Fury, like my all-time favorite book right now. This book is fantastic. It's over 600 pages, and I think I read it in like 2 days because I could not put it down. This is by Sarah J. Maas, who did a Throne of Glass in that whole series, and she's just phenomenal, and this book is amazing, and you should go read it. And I actually have more that I didn't pull out yet, because I didn't have space for them. Let's see. I got these 3 Sookie Stackhouse books because I'm reading this series. Definitely Dead, From Dead to Worse, and Club Dead. It's what by Charlaine Harris, and it's what the True Blood show was based off of. Although I'm pretty much at the point in the series where they're not really following, or the TV show wasn't following the books by this point. So, but I really like these. It's kind of like, it's really like a light, fun read. It's not serious. They're kind of like, I don't know that they're like trashy, but they're kind of trashy. Very good series though. Let's see. Franny and Zoe by J.D. Salinger. This was, all of these ones I got at a library book sale. It was like fill a bag for $2. I also grabbed The Stand by Stephen King, which I brought up to my mother-in-law, so don't have that one to haul. I also got Animal Farm by George Orwell because I read this, I think it was in college, and I really, really liked it, so I figured I'd grab it. I thought it was a really good book. And then I got all of the Green Mile books by Stephen King as well. And I'm hoping to read these at some point. I figure I have a lot better chance of actually reading it if I can read, that much at a time instead of this giant book, because I get really overwhelmed by books pretty quickly. So, and that's my haul. I'm hoping that you enjoyed it. Like I said, it's been a couple months since I've done a haul, but my boyfriend took the baby out of town for a little bit to go visit his mom, and so I figured I'd do this video. I might do another one today or maybe tomorrow as well, or maybe even 2, depending on how life goes. I'm working on redecorating my son's room right now, so it's kind of crazy, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think if you've read any of these books. I know I've read a few of them, but let me know what you thought of them down below, and I love you all, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.